everyone, I hope you guys are all well. Today I thought I would film a bit of an updated house tour video because we finished all our renovations now, and we've also unpacked everything. There's a couple of boxes still kind of hidden up in the attic, but I'm just going to ignore those because I'm so done with unpacking. We also have a new addition to the family since last time I made a video. This is George. He's quivering right now. I'm just going to put him down. I wanted to film this video when the house was like super tidy and looked like a show home, and then I realised that that's probably never going to happen because we have 2 children and a puppy and we work from home, so it's usually a lived-in mess, I would say. So I have done a little spruce, but it's more like a realistic version of what our house normally looks like. But I thought I would take you through each room and just chat you through a few bits and pieces in case you like that kind of thing. I know I like watching other people do like house tours and room tours and stuff like that. So I thought I would start in the kitchen. This is probably the room that we did the most changes in. It was perfectly fine kitchen. It had kind of like stone floor and I think wooden countertops. I do have an iPhone picture which I'll try and insert here if I can dig it out for you guys. We didn't have an island, but Steph and I knew that we wanted an island straight away because that's where we do the most of our cooking in the house that we were renting before, so we definitely wanted an island. Initially we were going to keep the floor. We decided in the end to go for a micro cement effect on the floor. I really wanted concrete, but it was just too expensive. So we found a guy in Bath who was able to do micro cement for us, and we're so happy with how it looks and how easy it is to clean. Georgie, no. He's biting the rug. He's kind of just got confident enough to start chewing things. With the kitchen, we designed it with a company who are local to us called Shaker and May, and we went through like a few different designs with them. We kind of were quite decisive on what we wanted. The only thing I would say was a last minute decision for us was the colour of the like cabinets and stuff. I was quite worried about my like last minute decision to paint them dark. And although I thought they were going to be much darker, I thought they were going to be like nearly black, and they're actually, in most lights in this room, they are navy. It's quite a bright room because we have like windows over there, which I'll show you in a minute. Initially, I was going to paint these like a sage green, and right at the last minute, I was like, oh, I think I might end up going off that quicker than I should. So we ended up going for something dark, which is way more, I think, our kind of taste. It's quite, I feel like it's one of those kitchens that's quite a statement kitchen and you either love it or you hate it, but we really love it, so that's good. With the countertops, we decided to go for marble. I wanted something light that was going to lift the dark colour of the cabinets. And initially I was also worried that marble was going to stain easily and that it was going to crack easily, but it's actually super practical. Nothing has stained it so far, and we've spilt everything. We've spilt red wine, coffee, you name it, and it looks brand new every time you clean it. So really, really happy with that. The tiles that we went for just over here, I really like white tiles in kitchens, but all the white tiles that I saw were huge and I just felt like they were quite dominating. So I found these like mini tiles and we went for some black grout. These shelves are reclaimed scaffolding, which I think is quite cool. Oh, on that note, I should also probably say that all of the kitchen that was here that we took out, we were able to donate to charity, as we have done with quite a few of the things that we ended up taking out or things that we ended up putting in. A lot of them are like reclaimed in some way, which I think it's nice to do, and I really like having a story behind it. I knew that I wanted lots of open shelving in the kitchen so I could style it up. I still feel like I haven't had the time yet to style them up exactly how I want them and exactly how they're going to stay, but I feel like for now they're good enough. And then over here we have our sink area. It does have washing up in it. My dishwasher is full right now. We went for one of these taps that has boiling water in it, so we don't have to have a kettle, and just when you're cooking and stuff, it makes cooking really quick because you've got that instant hot water. All of Steph's little like gadgets and speakers and all sorts of things are kind of dotted around the room. Also, one of my favourite things about the kitchen is this cupboard. This is what they call a larder cupboard, which sounds super fancy, and we decided to put some lighting in here. Excuse the mess. basically is just a huge cupboard. I can't even reach the top. I have to get the steps out. It's where you store all your food. You can see everything. We've got these amazing spice racks built in because I found in previous houses that we have lived in, spices are one of those things that I can never find the ones that I want because they're always just dotted around the cupboard, and so we end up buying more and then we have loads and then they go out of date and then it's just, the whole cupboard is chaos. So this is one of my favourite things about the kitchen. It's just really good for storage. I think we've actually got some camera equipment in here just for ease of access. That's one of my favourite things about this kitchen. And then I'll take you to the other side of the kitchen, where we have just popped a cabinet and a record player, more really for like, just because it looks nice than anything else. And then right at the back, we have the door that leads out onto the garden, which I really like because it means that we can easily eat outside when the weather's nice. And it also means that you can kind of just open the door if you don't want to go outside in the morning if it's too cold, and you still feel that like nice morning air coming through. Also means that when I am cooking over here and the children are playing outside, that I can see exactly what they're doing and they're safe. So that was like one of the main things that I liked about this house when we went to go and see it, is that when I was cooking, I could see the kids playing, which we didn't have in our old house. And I feel like that's why I hated cooking so much, is because I was constantly just going up and down the stairs to check on the kids. This is our like coffee area. I tend to linger in this corner quite a lot. But yeah, we've got our coffee machine, the biscuit jar, which has to be kept up here because I have a certain 5-year-old who likes to help himself to biscuits, so it's kept up there. Georgie, no, come on, you can help me with the next bit. Okay, I'm going to take you through to the lounge now. Oh, I should probably show you in the hallway, if I can get the light on. Oh, it's very dim. We've got like a little gallery wall of some of our Instagram photos in the hallway, and I think eventually we're planning to do like all the way up to the ceiling, all through the hallway. We just haven't got enough of them printed off and framed yet. And I think we'll probably do that in the hallway upstairs as well, because it's plain right now. If we go through the hallway, it's a bit of a dumping ground. This is our lounge. We are very kindly gifted this corner sofa from Harvey's, which is the best thing ever. It's so cozy. I feel like, especially for this time of year, we spend such a lot of time in the evenings just curled up in that little corner. The kids love it, the dog loves it. Originally, I was going to paint this whole room dark, but then I thought, oh, in the winter, I don't know what the light's going to be like. It might be a little bit oppressive. So we just went for like one feature wall, which is, it's always cluttered on this mantelpiece. I was like, it's never going to be cluttered. I'm never going to let anyone put any stuff up there. But obviously that's just family life. Things get kind of dotted around the house in random places. This is a reclaimed sleeper that we found in Frome. And the wall colour that we decided to go for is a colour match to Downpipe by Farrow & Ball, which I absolutely love. And I am tempted to put on the other walls as well eventually. I think Steph might kill me though if I say that I want to like redecorate already. We've only been here for about a month. And then this is probably my favourite area in the whole living room. This open shelving area here. This originally had cupboard doors on it, but we decided to take them off so that we could keep our logs under there, because I just think that they look quite nice. I wanted to have quite a lot of natural materials in the house, so hence the reason why we've gone for quite a lot of wood and marble and like reclaimed things. I think the main difference in this room that we made was that there was a big black mantelpiece here before, which was perfectly fine. It just wasn't really either of our tastes, and we actually gave it back to the original owners so that they could put it in their next house. And I really wanted a log burner. It was like one of the main things that I wanted in our house, just because I think they're so cozy in the winter, and just the smell and the sound, and I just find it really calming in the evening to light a fire when the kids have gone to bed. I haven't bought a fire guard for it yet because they're all so ugly, and I need to find like a really old-fashioned one. So if anyone has any ideas of where to get those from or what I would search for on eBay, please do let me know in the comments below, because I desperately need a fire guard. One of the other big changes was that we had the floorboards all sanded down. Originally, the floorboard was very orange, and they're beautiful floorboards, but I was just like, oh, I don't know what to do with them because I don't really like them. And then we had them sanded down with a clear coat of varnish on top, and now I absolutely love them. That was one room where we didn't need to rip up the floor or do anything crazy, we just had them sanded. And then this is kind of like a continuation of the lounge, where we've put a little bar area for when we have friends over, and just like at the weekends and stuff, we've got all our drinks and bits and bobs there. It is normally a bit more well stocked than this, but we did have some friends over for drinks last night, so that's why there's no glasses there. And then the kids' toys are all kept, well, lots of the kids' toys are kept in here. I didn't really know what to do with this little hole here, so it's just ended up being a bit of a storage area. I'm not really sure what to do with it going forward. We did also have another massive hole in the wall here, which we had filled in because I just didn't know what to do with it. At one point, I think we were going to like make it into like a secret cupboard, but we decided not to in the end. So we've just hung up one of our favourite prints there and put up a picture light. And then this is all just full of kids' toys and nappies and things. This room's usually a bit of a mess because this is where the kids play, and this is where we tend to encourage them to keep all of their toys. It doesn't always happen. Most of the time they're scattered around the house, but this is where we try and keep it all together. So I'm going to take you upstairs now. Oh, there's the doorbell. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the stairs before we go upstairs. Originally, I wanted to paint them all black, but we ended up sticking with the white just because our hallway is quite dark and we only have 2 light fixtures. So we decided to keep it all really neutral and calm, which was kind of the theme that I wanted to go for throughout, but with like a few statement-y bits. And the stair runner, again, I wanted to pick something that was quite natural and calm and neutral, something that we weren't going to go off for a while. So we kept the stairs white and put the neutral runner down with some gold. I don't even know what they're called. I should know what they're called. The gold like stick things. We've got a few more family photos up the staircase. These are some of our favourites. You've probably seen them all on Instagram if you follow my Instagram, because I think they are all Instagram photos. But eventually I would like to panel like that bottom half of the stairs, but we just didn't want to spend any more money because obviously renovation's quite expensive. So I'd like to panel that, and also all through the hallway here I'd love to panel this as well. So this is the kids' rooms down here. This is Grayson's room. Originally I was going to do black floorboards again. I feel like there's a lot of places where I was going to put black because I really like how it looks. I am glad that we didn't in the end. So he's got his white floorboards with a little jute rug. I haven't finished decorating in here. We've got like a few pictures up. I love this one, the Lego patent document. I think that's really cool. He's got his clothes storage and his bed just over here. I'm waiting on I've just ordered him like a little 60s school desk that opens up. And so I need to get a bookshelf and then sort out his storage a little bit. But for the most part, it's done. I've got a few things that I want to do in here as well. Like up here, I have some dragons to hang with him. And I've got some kind of wall fixture thing to hang this penny board off one of the walls because I think that would look cool. And I also have some wall stickers, which I really like, these black wall stickers. I think they're from Firm Living. There's not very many of them, so I might put them up here. Part of me is like, oh, it's like freshly painted walls and it feels really wrong putting stickers on them. So I'm not completely sure about those yet, but that's an option anyway. Let me know what you guys think about that, whether you think I should put the stickers on or not. I'm going to put you down now, okay? He just wants to be held all the time. You can come with me. In here, right next door, is Rufus's little room. Again, it's not totally finished. I have some like linen bunting that I'm going to hang over here. And then I also have on this wall, I have a few more pictures. I want to do like a little gallery wall up there. Got his little animal heads, and we did the panelling in this room as well. I was going to do like white and grey in this room, and then at the last minute again I decided to be a little bit more daring. So we've got like, you probably can't tell on camera, but it's like a pale blue on top and then like a darker like greeny blue underneath. But the colours complement each other really nicely, so I'm really happy with those. This little IKEA kitchen isn't really supposed to be in this room. I'm just waiting until we have a bit more room at the end of our kitchen, once we've sorted our kitchen out a bit more, to move it down there. So he's just got his little bed and his little bookshelf, which normally sits over here where I read his stories to him, just for the reason because sometimes when I put him down to bed, he reaches through the bars and throws his books. So I have to put them on this side away from his bed. It's a really teeny room, but for now it's good because all he does is sleep in there. So we just thought until he's a little bit older, we'll use the other room as a guest room, and then we'll kind of have to rethink and rejig things then. I really like his little room. It's very sweet. It just needs a few more bits and bobs on the wall. Come on, doggy. Don't chew the carpet. He loves this rug. Stop. Stop. No. Okay, so going through here, this is probably, again, like the kitchen, one of the rooms that we made the most changes in. We literally ripped this bathroom out completely. We had it replumbed so we could change where everything was, because initially when we bought the house, the toilet was there and we just didn't want to walk up the stairs and the first thing you see would be a toilet. So we ripped it out. And we have put in a roll top bath, tiled the floor, and this is all reclaimed wood. And I absolutely love how the wood looks. I think it's so, I don't know, I just find it really calming in this room. And then this little shelf here is actually a breadboard, which I think I've used as props for many photos and obviously to cut bread on. We just cut the handle off it and used it as a shelf because we thought it fit quite well in this room. I chose some ship's lighting for the bathroom, and we decided to go for a huge mirror because this is the room where we tend to I tend to come and do my makeup, and Steph will check his hair and stuff. Obviously you need a mirror in a bathroom, so that is the bathroom. And then our bedroom is just through here. This is our bedroom. We put the shutters in this room, which I'm really happy we did. I think it gives you quite a lot of privacy and I think it just looks pretty as well. We also put another log burner in just here. We also put the panelling in too. We have laundry everywhere right now because today is the day that I sort it all out while the kids are at school and nursery. So that's why there's so much laundry everywhere. So excuse that. But I thought I'd show you anyway. And then just next door is our guest room, which at the moment is our wardrobe because we haven't been able to find any wardrobes that we like enough yet. So we have just put some rails up in our guest room. This is actually one of my favourite rooms in the house when it's not so messy. You can't see it because we have put a rug down. We normally don't have a rug in this room. We rolled up all the rugs when we got the puppy because we didn't want the puppy to wee over all the rugs, so all the rugs are being stored in here right now. We went for white floorboards like we did in Grayson's room, which I'm really happy with. I think they look so nice, really good for photos and stuff as well. And then you can't see, but there's a little fireplace behind this chair. This chair doesn't have a home yet and it also needs to be reupholstered. Yeah, it's just living in here at the moment, as are all of our clothes. But I was saying to Steph last night how actually I never thought I'd be one of those women that wanted a walk-in wardrobe, and when he suggested putting our clothes in here I was like, no, it's like the only tidy room in the house, don't wreck it. But it's actually really nice having a space where you can come and try stuff on and just leave it in there. If you come around the corner, this is our guest bed, and then we got these really cute lamps from IKEA. I really think they look like they're from some fancy shop. They're really lovely little lamps. Oh, lampshade's a bit wobbly. We've got, a little lampshade, a little coffee machine, and in this little basket here, I just popped some things that guests might need, like a phone charger and a clean toothbrush and a towel and stuff, just in case we have any last minute people that want to stay over. So I think I'm going to finish this house tour video here. We do still have the office and another bathroom upstairs, but Steph's working at the moment, so I don't want to disturb him. And also I'm very aware that I've been blabbing on for ages, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit more of our house and having a little bit of renovation chat. I might film a house/renovation Q&A at some point, so if you have any questions about the process or about where anything is from, then leave them in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed having a little nosy around, and I'll see you all soon.